According to information discovered thanks to the most recent update to the game, Money Fronts, we are apparently getting mansions finally for the December update, which will probably be the last update for GTA Online because GTA 6 and 6 Online are coming next year. So let's talk about the two different locations that allegedly where the new mansions will be built, as well as what I would like to see when it comes to the mansions and my other thoughts, views, and opinions. By the way, I'm going to link everybody's X account below in the description section. So we are going to be citing some sources. This was first discovered by Floorball, who found some code about the mansions, and it was also retweeted by Tez. So this is what Floorball discovered. Pricks Luxury Real Estate. You have earned an exclusive discount on a future property purchase with Pricks Luxury Real Estate. They will be in contact again soon when the properties become available. Taz also retweeted from another account known as Slick with a couple of images, and we're actually near one of the alleged sites of the new mansions. We'll talk about that in a moment. So Slick said this: here are two locations for the upcoming property with construction props that are going to be teased in the future. It seems these will be entirely new buildings. Now, as you may notice, the construction props are not currently in the game, but will eventually be in the game as we get closer to probably the December update. Now, apparently in the future, this is what we can expect leading up to the update. A text message mentioning a new property, mentioning of notifying the player when it's available. Addition of new real estate company called Pricks Luxury Real Estate. New sign props similar to the property ones, but for Pricks Luxury with a giant coming soon text on it. Drip feed teaser with two locations having construction work done, similar to when they teased the casino, also using the mention of the Pricks Luxury sign. Drip fed phone call mentioning mansions, baby, big FU mansions. Straight up mansion teaser mentioned several times in the game's script. So that is pretty much the basic information we have. We have two locations. The first one is overlooking the Vinewood Bowl, not too far from the Vinewood sign. So this is where the props are supposed to be for the first location. We'll go over to the second location in a minute. But it looks like, if you go by the image, that this entire area is going to be cordoned off for the construction of a mansion. Now, it really doesn't look like that much space width-wise for a mansion. I mean, are they going to change the look of this location and like give it a little bit more oomph, more room to put a mansion? Or what are they going to do? Is it just going to be a really tall mansion, like 2 or 3 stories with probably a garage space underneath? But it's a decent view. I can foresee a good view from a mansion right here just above the Vinewood Bowl. It does seem like the Rockstar is going to have to like edit the geography and maybe expand this a little bit in order to give more room for the construction of a hypothetical mansion right here. That could be a very real possibility by the time that the mansions do arrive in the game, coming up allegedly this coming December. The alleged second location of the mansions is going to be in Vinewood Hills, overlooking the University of Los Santos at San Andreas, or University of San Andreas at Los Santos, ULSA, whatever it's called. But anyways, like this spot right here, this parking area, is where the other construction props are going to go. So once again, it does seem interesting that Rockstar is going to build 2 new mansions instead of just using the mansions that are already in the game. Because if you look over there, that's a mansion. But I think that's Miguel Madrazo's mansion. So I think that's already established as his mansion. But we have other like mansion-sized houses throughout the Vinewood Hills and down by the university that aren't being used for anyone else specifically that could serve as mansions without having to construct 2 brand new mansions. So yeah, this location could definitely work for a brand new mansion. I mean, it's wide enough, I think, but is it really wide enough? So maybe they're also going to have to edit the geography over here in order to make a hypothetical mansion work overlooking the university. But between the two locations, which one seems more appealing to you? The location over there by Vinewood Bowl, or the location overlooking the university? So yeah, there's a lot of pretty large homes that are currently unused in GTA Online that could definitely qualify as quote unquote mansions. I know some of them are mission related, whether it's in game or during contact missions or heists, for example. But there's definitely already a variety of mansions, especially some by the university. Well, not this one. This is the Playboy Mansion. I don't think they would let us buy this one. But there's definitely mansions over here by the university, the golf course, that are currently unused that Rockstar could have just used for future mansions instead. And maybe that's the plan. Maybe it's not just two mansions. Maybe it'll be a couple of these mansions as well that we'll be able to purchase. Probably one mansion per player, but maybe one of these or several of these will be available along with the two new mansions in order to give the players more variety to choose from when it comes from the mansions. And yeah, we've been wanting mansions in the game for a quick minute, at least a decade now. We've been asking Rockstar for mansions, so it is cool that we're finally getting mansions, even if it is at nearly the end of the lifespan of GTA Online. So yeah, there's a lot of buildings over here that you could definitely say are either large houses or mansions, like this house right here. This definitely qualifies as a mansion. So yeah, it is fascinating that Rockstar is choosing to build two more buildings instead of just using pre-existing buildings for the mansions. But like I said, it is also not out of the realm of possibility that several of these buildings may also be locations that you can purchase for your future mansion in GTA Online. So what would I like to see in the mansions? Well, a lot of things. And I think I've done a few videos about this in the past. A lot of indoor activities, mini games that are exclusive to the mansions. The pool table would be awesome if they brought back the pool table from GTA 4. Perhaps an indoor bowling alley. That would be nice. Once again, from GTA 4. Maybe air hockey and some other activities. Perhaps even an indoor hot tub and indoor swimming pool, because a lot of it's going to have to be interior based, I believe. I mean, they may have like outdoor pools for you just to swim around in, but you can be a lot more easily targeted and attacked by other players swimming, in the outdoor pool as opposed to an indoor pool, which a lot of people do have that are extremely wealthy when it comes to mansions. So, like, you could have like a gym, you could have an area for your businesses, like a hub similar to the hubs that already exist in the game. So you could operate all of your hubs from the mansion. And then you also could have a helipad where you could call up your helicopters and perhaps your Vito jets, like the Raiju and the Hydra, for example. So yeah, a helipad would be really good for your own personal mansion, and probably a pretty decent sized garage space. That's one thing a lot of people aren't happy about when it comes to the Money Fronts update, is that we didn't get any new garage space. Even though we got tons of garage space already in the game, people always want more. That's to be expected, and it would make sense if we had a huge underground like garage with our mansions. And there's so much more they could add as well, like different bedrooms, like a master bedroom, bedroom for guests, a cooking area, a dining area, probably a nice entertainment area with a nice big TV or a projector so you could watch movies or TV shows. The stuff that already exists in the game, obviously. But the price tag, I can imagine the price tag for these two mansions. Hopefully it's more than two. But for the mansions in general, I'm going to go at the low end, at least $10 million. And it's probably like the base price. For example, like the base price of the mansion will be maybe $10 million, maybe 15, maybe $20 million. But it's everything else that's going to add up the price tag, like the customization. I want the customization to be really crazy. Interior-wise, definitely a lot of really good customization options. Similar to this apartment in the Eclipse Towers, where there's quite a few choices to choose from, such as modern. We'll check out modern real quick. Now, I think that they should make unique interiors and not simply copy pasta pre-existing interiors like with this particular apartment. but you get the idea. And I feel like each interior will offer a different look for the player, but will also be extremely expensive. So yeah, the price tag for the mansions will go up based on everything you end up adding to the mansions. Most likely the mini games, if they have mini games, that will be expensive as well. So if you want your own indoor pool or like a pool table or a bowling alley, obviously that's going to cost money. So the more things you add to your mansion, the higher the price tag. But I think there will also be some basic stuff that comes with every single mansion, so that can be expected as well. The interior of the mansions will probably have a lot of customization, probably to the same degree as the Eclipse penthouse we just went inside. Maybe even more detail as well. Maybe you have even more options. But with more options means more money you're going to have to spend on customizing and upgrading your mansions. And by the time it's all said and done, you could end up spending a pretty penny, like fully upgrading the mansions. But that, I guess, is kind of the point. It is the, I guess, in-game reward goal for the GTA Online protagonists, especially if this is going to be the final update to GTA Online with the December update, which may not just be about mansions. There might be more going on with that update. But the reason why we're only talking about mansions is because that's what we know is coming in the December update, thanks to the information that has leaked out, courtesy of the Money Fronts update. Some of you might be questioning whether or not Rockstar has the ability to change the geography of the map of GTA Online, especially since this map is over a decade old. The answer to that question is yes. And to prove that, all we have to do is look at this new landing strip they added several months ago. And apparently now you can actually spawn your aircraft at the landing strip as well, just overlooking Los Santos. So this is new. This was not originally in the game when it launched back in 2013. This is from just, like I said, several months ago. So if Rockstar has the ability to change the geography there, then they absolutely have the ability to change the geography in these two new locations that they might be putting up the new mansion. So the geography right here may be completely different looking by the time the new mansion is built over in this location, as well as this location coming up in December. So I could easily see them changing the geography right here as well. But hopefully they also utilize the other pre-existing mansions in the game when we finally are able to purchase mansions coming up this December. Yes, is it a flex? Is it a luxury? Most likely, but I hope they add some practical stuff to it that makes it worth purchasing, like a hub for all your businesses where you can just operate everything from the mansion, and other goodies as well that don't exist inside other properties, like we already talked about. Some mini games that exist in GTA 4 that we've been asking about forever. The pool table, a bowling alley. A lot of people have bowling alleys in their mansions. That makes sense. The air hockey from GTA 4, and some other fun stuff as well with the mansions. But what would you like to see added or included with the mansions besides all the mini games that I've talked about? Potential business hub, as well as maybe the ability to launch heists from the mansions. Maybe not. Maybe that's just going to be reserved for the high-end apartments. But also garage space, a helipad for all your helicopters and Vito aircraft, and tons of customization options. What else would you like to see when it comes to player-owned mansions in GTA Online? Your thoughts, views, and opinions, welcome, as always, below in the comments section.